Today we're going to interpret the 7 most common dream symbols you should absolutely never ignore, especially if they recur either several nights in a row or you didn't have the same dream exactly, but you keep seeing these symbols while you sleep. There are a couple of theories out there trying to demystify the purpose of dreaming, and one particularly interesting theory is that dreaming is our brain's way of reintegrating new experiences and simulations into our memories in a way that will help us process or cope with real life, especially if they involve any kind of trauma, stress, or other strong emotional reaction. In short, dreams may help promote good mental health. Without further ado, here are 7 things you see in our dream that you should pay attention to and never ignore, and their corresponding meanings. Number 1. Tests. In general, dreaming about taking a test in a school means that you are feeling anxious in competing with others. You want to win so bad and not fail, or simply worried about disappointing somebody. If you've already graduated from school or uni way back years or even decades ago, you're already working and out of the blue you dream about suddenly taking an exam. One possible meaning is that you are experiencing a new challenge in your waking life that you feel aren't prepared for, especially if in your dream you almost arrived late or you haven't studied for the exam at all. Maybe that dream is telling you to have more confidence in yourself and your abilities, and if something feels too overwhelming to handle on your own, never be scared or ashamed to ask for help. If you're still in school, however, then most likely the stress you felt in real life simply showed itself in your dream. Don't worry, you'll get through it, you'll finish it, and once you work, there will come a time when you'll actually gonna miss being in school. Another possible meaning of taking tests in dreams is that you might be neglecting a certain aspect of yourself or life because you've become busy with other things or you've admittedly procrastinated, and that's fine. You may eventually get back to it, find time for it, but try to remain balanced and make sure that you're not setting unrealistic goals for yourself just to try and please other people. Number 2. The chase. Whether it's an animal, a person, or some eerie shadow, being chased in your dream is unnerving. Usually it means you are feeling uncomfortable and highly anxious about something in real life that you want to avoid for the time being or run away from at all costs. Sometimes it means fear from being physically vulnerable from actually getting attacked in real life, which is more common among women. But usually chase dreams symbolically mean suppressed fear or worry. To figure out what you're trying to run away from, you can get clues by observing your other actions in dream prior and after being chased. These actions mirror how you cope with whatever it is that you're avoiding in real life. If that doesn't help and you're feeling a little brave, try to muster the courage to turn around and confront the chaser. Ask why they are chasing you. Also consider the distance between you and them. If the chaser is gaining on you, then you have no choice but to confront it eventually, real soon in waking life. If you manage to outwit and outrun the pursuer and there's a wide gap between you, then it means whatever that issue was in waking life is now fading away. If, on the other hand, you're the one chasing something in your dream, then means you're trying to catch up on something that you feel like you're falling behind to in real life, or simply symbolizes your renewed drive to achieve your goals in waking life. Number 3. No clothes. Walking or running around without any clothes on is another dream that leaves you feeling vulnerable and also exposed. Usually this dream means that you are worrying too much and possibly magnifying a situation that isn't really a big deal for others in your waking life, especially if the people in your dream don't seem to notice that you're not wearing anything. Oftentimes we are our worst critic, so getting this kind of dream may also mean that you have set unrealistic goals for yourself and now feeling insecure, unprepared, or being caught off guard. You wish to hide and don't want to be exposed, especially if either you're in a new environment or you're simply trying to impress someone in waking life and you're currently having tremendous fear of being rejected, ridiculed, and shamed by others. If instead of feeling ashamed you're proudly walking around without clothes on in your dream, then it means that you're desperate to get someone's attention by hook or by crook, like the saying, bad publicity is still publicity. Number 4. Falling teeth. Waking up with your actual teeth intact in real life after dreaming about rotten teeth and having them fall out one by one brings about mixed feelings of relief, horror, and confusion. Like, why did I have that dream? In Chinese traditions, dreaming about falling teeth means feeling guilty about lying to someone or lying to yourself. In other traditions, there's a superstition connected to old tooth fairy tale that you'll get money soon from dreaming about losing a tooth and leaving it under your pillow. In old books of dreams, falling teeth signify actual poor dental health in real life and even malnutrition. But since we have better dental care now than back in the 17 or 1800s, then this most likely isn't the case anymore. What falling teeth usually means nowadays is that you may be having trouble expressing yourself in waking life. Something may be preventing you from speaking up, either because of a domineering person in real life that won't listen, or you're afraid of because you don't want to be ridiculed, or it could mean lacking confidence about your self-worth or attractiveness and questioning how others perceive you. Number 5. Falling. Falling in a dream accompanied by a sudden jolt or myoclonic jerk simply mirrors the sensation your body experiences, like lower blood pressure and body temperature and other physiological changes as you fall asleep. The jolt in your body or twitch in your toes as you fall are sometimes strong enough to wake you up. If it doesn't accompany that jolt or twitch, then you may be feeling helpless and losing control about a situation. Maybe you are feeling overwhelmed and can't keep up with the current demands in your waking life. Never despair. Most likely you're already doing the best that you can, and your dream might be telling you to have faith and let it be. Remember, this too shall pass. If you fall in your dream and felt being crushed on the ground, it could mean that you're feeling a little more vulnerable than usual lately, like reaching rock bottom, and strongly need something that will bring stability, security, or confidence back in your waking life. Again, remember, this too shall pass. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help. Number 6. Dying. The worst type of dream you can get. Don't worry, you won't actually die if you don't wake up right before dying in your dream. Usually wake up after dying itself, just like how it is in the movie Inception. Still, it's a highly unpleasant and disturbing experience. Unless you have a history of seeing events in your dream eventually happening in your waking life, then you don't have to take this type of dream literally. Oftentimes, the meaning is symbolic. It could be a wake-up call and signify allowing an aspect of yourself to die to make way for a new one, like ending a bad habit or making changes to improve your current health or lifestyle. If you see someone else die in your dream instead of yourself, then it could mean that there are major changes regarding your relationship with that person, or missing the qualities of that person which you want to incorporate in yourself. Number 7. Flying. Flying in your dream usually feels exhilarating and can sometimes be considered lucid dreaming if you are aware that you're dreaming. Flying connotes a lot of things, so it's important to remember how high you are, where you are going, how fast you are flying, and what you are feeling while flying in your dream. Usually, the height of your flight symbolizes how confident you are about being in charge of a situation. It indicates your own sense of power, especially if you've recently overcome some challenge or setback, and can also mean a renewed sense of freedom. The direction of your flight symbolizes your next focus. If you're flying towards mountains or buildings, it means you want to level up something next. If you're heading to the ocean or some body of water, it means you're feeling ready to confront or experience a new emotionally charged situation. If there's no direction and you're just freely flying on top of things, then it may mean that you're gaining a new perspective and seeing the bigger picture in your waking life. The speed of your flight is connected to how you feel about being in control over a situation. If it's fast, then you are motivated to achieve something quickly. It may also mean trying to quickly get away from something that is bothering you in real life, particularly if you're feeling afraid instead of feeling confident while flying. If you're flying slowly, maybe leisurely or deliberately, then it reflects how you want to savor your current experiences in waking life. It may also mean not feeling quite ready about being in charge of something, or someone is standing in your way in waking life, especially if you encounter an obstacle in your path while flying. Aside from helping us cope with our waking lives, Dreams are also our subconscious brain's way of bringing about certain issues or experiences to the conscious mind to better understand and deal with them. So it's very important that we pay attention to them, especially if they keep repeating. Sometimes these types of dreams give us a hint on how we can solve a problem or overcome a challenge by either showing us in the dream world what exactly we need to do in real life or by simply making us aware of what the issue is. If you have recently used your dream to help you, share your story down in the comments below. We love to hear from you. If you like this video, kindly press the thumbs up. It means a lot to us, and also consider subscribing. And to make sure not to miss an upload, you may also press that notification bell icon. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.